Could you please explain who you are to the jury?
Yes, I am Jake Marquis. I'm a criminal psychiatrist who specializes in schizophrenia and other hallucinatory conditions.
In your opinion, is Macbeth mentally stable?
Definitely not. He suffers from both paranoid schizophrenia and delusions of grandeur.
Would you please define these terms for the jury?
Yes, paranoid schizophrenia is a mental disorder that is often characterized by the false belief that the patient is being persecuted, and often that the patient has a mission of supreme importance. Patients suffering from this disorder may experience both auditory and visual hallucinations, and unlike many other mental disorders, this condition can go unnoticed for long periods of time. Delusions of grandeur is also very common among schizophrenics, and it is defined by the belief that you are more important than your peers, often on the basis that you have a destiny far beyond that of anyone else.
When do you believe my client first displayed symptoms?
It's difficult to say when he first became symptomatic. It may have been present his entire life, but have gone unnoticed. But the first diagnosable occurrence is when he first saw what he believes to be 3 witches. These witches supposedly told him that it was his destiny to be king, and that his friend Banquo would be the father of a line of kings. This demonstrates both cases clearly, and we have found no records to show that a man by the name of Banquo was alive at this time. And of course, there are no witnesses to corroborate this incredible tale. So, where he first comes to believe that he has a destiny of supreme importance, and it's also this collection of delusions that led him to assassinate King Duncan. The next known occurrence was at his celebratory feast after becoming king, and as many may recall, he acted quite strangely at this event. And according to several who attended, he appeared to be speaking to an unknown person in the room. And when I pressed Macbeth on this issue, he said that he saw the ghost of Banquo, and that who he claims to have murdered. I asked him why he would have one of his closest friends murdered, and he said that Banquo intended to overthrow him and reveal his treachery. So, where he first comes to believe that he has a destiny of supreme importance, and it's also this collection of delusions that led him to assassinate King Duncan. The next known occurrence was at his celebratory feast after becoming king, and as many may recall, he acted quite strangely at this event. And according to several who attended, he appeared to be speaking to an unknown person in the room. And when I pressed Macbeth on this issue, he said that he saw the ghost of Banquo, and that who he claims to have murdered. I asked him why he would have one of his closest friends murdered, and he said that Banquo intended to overthrow him and reveal his treachery.
In your opinion, was Macbeth responsible for his actions?
No, Macbeth was afflicted by powerful hallucinations that led him to do what he did. His powerful paranoia, combined with his delusions of grandeur, led him to believe that his actions were both necessary and part of his destiny. That's it.
Could you please explain who you are to the jury?
Of course. My name is Connor Barr, and I am a criminal psychiatrist that specializes in the study of narcissistic personality disorder and antisocial personality disorder.
And could you tell the jury exactly what narcissistic personality disorder is?
Yes. Narcissistic personality disorder, NPD for short, is a mental disorder that's cause is unknown and results in extreme view of self-importance. It also causes people to believe they are superior to everyone else.
So, when does Macbeth exhibit signs of NPD?
The most important and overwhelming idea for the first 2/3 of his life is that he deserves to be king and Thane of Cawdor. This being because he was prophesied to be it by the 3 witches. After he completes his so-called destiny, he continues to pleasure his ego by going to see the 3 witches and getting a second prophecy. He believes that the things that the witches talk about the second time, him being safe until Burnham Wood comes to Dunsinane Castle, and that he cannot be slain by a man of woman born, will never happen, and that he is superior to everyone else because he cannot die. Yet, that proves to be his downfall.
And do you, doctor, believe that Macbeth has narcissistic personality disorder?
Yes, Macbeth had a long period of time where he did anything possible to make people believe that he was rightfully king and rightfully superior than everyone else.
And what exactly is antisocial personality disorder?
Well, antisocial personality disorder is a disorder that may be linked to schizophrenia, and results in a pervasive pattern of disregard for and violation of the rights of others.
When does Macbeth exhibit signs of ASPD?
He specifically exhibits signs of ASPD when he attempts to kill Duncan and fails, forcing Lady Macbeth to do the deed. And when he sends murderers to kill Banquo and Fleance, also failing, as well as Macduff's family. People who suffer from antisocial personality disorder often resort to violence to solve their problems, and Macbeth exhibits this trait greatly.
In your professional opinion, is Macbeth clinically insane?
Yes, Macbeth exhibits signs of schizophrenia, narcissistic personality disorder, and antisocial personality disorder, just to name a few. I believe that he was not in control of what he was doing at the time he committed these crimes, and that he is clinically insane.